What's up, fam? This is your boy JB. You're listening to the Urban Flow on WFDU 89.1. Just like to welcome you all to our show on today. Hopefully you've had a wonderful weekend, or at least a wonderful weekend so far. And just like to kind of give you an idea of what the weather is. It says that this afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny with a steady temperature around 85 degrees. Southeast winds around 10 miles per hour, and the chance of precipitation is at 30%. Just like to say, what's up to Mingo Long? What's up, brother?
What's up?
Yo, man, I tell you, bro, it's been a long time.
It sure has.
Man, it's been a long time, bro. I mean, it's been like, it's been what, 20 years, man?
Oh, good gracious, you're making me sound old.
Yo, man, for real, it's been like 20 years, man.
Yeah, it's been that long.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
You know, and well, I'm not going to date myself, but it's been a long time, man, and you look so good, brother.
Oh, I ain't going to date myself either.
Yo,
but
man,
I'll take the compliment.
You look good, bro.
Well, you do too. What
yo,
you
man,
about?
like you've been taking care of yourself, man.
I've been trying.
Yeah,
I've been eating good.
Well, you got that glow, man. You look good, bro.
Yeah, that's food.
Hey.
I'm still growing my own garden.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I still do that. Took that from my dad.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the items that you're growing in your garden, man?
Oh, man, if I had known, I would have brought you some tomatoes.
Thank you, bro. Okay.
I'm growing tomatoes and okra, cucumber, green beans, cabbage, and what else? I have an eggplant.
Really?
And zucchini squash.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In New Jersey?
In New Jersey. And
Wow.
the animals don't bother me.
Is that right? Yo, man.
I say, I rebuke you. You go and get out of here.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they don't bother me.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah.
And I tell you, brother, I'm very proud of you, man. I've been following your career for a while, you know. And, Facebook is kind of turned into a medium whereby you can keep up with people.
That's true.
You know, if there anyone who's posting on Facebook, everybody around the continent of the United States, as well as the world, knows exactly what you're doing, man. And, how long have you been in the Jersey area, bro?
Oh, golly, 14 to 18 years? I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't even keep count.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
Yeah,
I remember, back in North Carolina days, and what school did you attend? What college did you attend?
I went to Oakwood College.
You went to Oakwood College?
Well, I went to Oakwood College and I went to Alabama A&M.
Okay.
And I also went to A&T State University.
So you went to the Big Three?
Yeah, when I changed my major, I was at Oakwood, I was studying religion theology.
Okay.
And then went to, got a music scholarship at A&M.
Right.
And was doing communications, and then I ended up doing theater. So I got my BFA at North Carolina A&T State University, and then went from there to Connecticut Storrs, UConn, and got my MFA.
Is that right?
Yeah. Don't remember what year that was.
Hey, well, listen, man, I tell you, you've been doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
You've been doing your thing. So you had the stint with Oakwood, and all of us, well, I can't say all of us because some of my listeners may not know where Oakwood is. Well, Oakwood is an historically black university, which is located in Huntsville, Alabama. And you have so many gifted people who have matriculated through that school,
God,
man.
yeah.
So many people, man.
Yeah.
Clifton Davis was a student at Oakwood College. Take Six were students at Oakwood College. Brian McKnight was a student at Oakwood College. Roger Ryan was a student at Oakwood College. So many famous individuals have matriculated through Oakwood College. Magic Johnson's sisters were students of Oakwood College,
and some opera singers too.
Exactly.
Janice and
Janice Chandler. Well, I don't know what Janice Chandler. I don't know what her married name is, but Janice Chandler. And there's this other young lady. Angie, exactly. Somebody help us
Angie's
out.
Last name.
Yeah. But she's also a graduate of Oakwood College, as well as so many others. And, Oakwood College, man, is basically a breeding ground for very talented people. The best and the brightest have gone and graduated from there, including yourself.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, man, from North Carolina, I mean, what has brought you up in these parts? I mean, what was the catalyst that said, you know what, I think that I need to move to the Northeast? I mean, what was it?
Yeah, it was theater. After I left North Carolina A&T with my BFA, Frankie Day, who is no longer with us, she passed last year.
Okay.
She was one of my teachers, Frankie Day and Miller Lucky Jr. And they encourage African Americans that once they finish school there to go straight and get your MFA, because that's a terminal degree and you can teach. And so I left A&T, went to the auditions, and got it was 23 callbacks.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 23 different, well, not callbacks, it was 23 different colleges that wanted me to come and do their program.
Really?
And I ended up going to UConn.
Okay.
Up there with
University
the
of Connecticut.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. And how long were you there?
I was there for 3 years.
Okay.
And finished, got my MFA, and then I've been working ever since. I moved from there, and the most logical place is to come to New York. But
Right.
I went and did an intern in Philadelphia at the Walnut Street Theater.
Okay.
There, and I was there for 9 months.
Okay.
And then from there I moved to New Jersey area and worked in New York. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
So I tell you, your journey, man. I mean, going to school, starting at Oakwood, and being able to go to A&T, Alabama A&M.
Yeah, Alabama.
Alabama, the Aggies, and then
Aggie Pride.
The Aggie Pride, and then going to North Carolina A&T State University.
But I have to give a shout out at Alabama A&M to Mr. and Mrs. or Dr. and Mrs. Bradford.
Okay.
Nell Bradford.
Okay.
They're the ones that kind of pushed me forward.
Okay.
They kept pushing me.
Well, you know what? There's always some individuals, man, whether it's a person or a number of people who have been very instrumental, in pushing, gifted ones forward in a direction, man. Can you imagine what it would be like without that encouragement?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So what has the journey been like, man?
It's been, they say, ups and downs, but pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I can't complain anything. I mean, I'm always busy. I'm never not doing anything.
Okay.
I have my own business. I'm a massage therapist, so when I'm not doing theater, I'm doing massages. And when I'm doing theater, I'm still doing massages. I've done a few Broadway shows, and I've done a lot of tours.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So what was it like working on Broadway? I mean, for those of us who have always dreamt about it, when you walk down Broadway in New York at night, that's just something, all those lights, man, it just captivates you, you know what I mean? And it puts you in a different mindset, and it causes one to begin to imagine, I wonder what would it be like being and having the opportunity to work in an environment such as this.
It's hard.
Really?
You have to be grounded. Because there's so much stuff that's going on, especially in the theater. It's throat cut.
Really?
Yeah. You won't never believe that, but it is. I mean, not all the time.
Yeah.
But because if somebody wants a role, they're gonna do anything and everything to try to get a role or try to get seen.
Okay.
And they don't care who they step on.
Really?
It's like the movie All About Eve.
Okay.
With Betty Davis, she came in and was learning her lines as Betty Davis was going on. She was learning her lines and ended up going on and taking her place. So that's what it's like. Everybody's just trying to get that extra mile and try to get seen.
So it's dog eat dog.
Yeah. But you'll never know that from the shows. I mean, from seeing the shows and being in the shows, it's not like that in the show, but behind stage, it's like it's like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
but there are some exceptions. All shows are not like that.
Right.
But people are people. And people can be nasty and mean and ugly. And that's going to never change.
So Mingo, being working in an environment such as that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have two questions for you. Okay. Number one, what keeps you grounded? What keeps you grounded? I mean, what is it that prevents you from acting and behaving in such ways as you've seen others act and behave in? Because I can only imagine from just listening to you, it seems as though that type of an environment can be very political. So what keeps you grounded and prevents you from going on the dark side, as it were?
Oh, that's trusting God.
Okay.
Just that trust in God and that teachings from my parents, my mom and dad, you
Yeah.
know, and that all that stuff is always in my head.
Really?
You know, it helps me think
Yeah.
about things, and when I'm going through things, and I think about, well, what would they do, or what did they do, and stuff like that. So it's that faith,
Right.
you know.
Right.
It's that gut.
Yeah. So the faith in God and the belief in God really plays a very important part.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
in everything, because you're right. I mean, it never leaves you. You know what I mean? I mean, the Holy Spirit continues to speak, and He continues to communicate. You know, He continues to lead, guide, and direct. But I mean, man, you've been in it a long time.
Yeah.
You've been in it a long time.
I have, man.
Yeah, I mean, but what do you contribute your staying power, man? I mean, what is it that motivates you to continue to pursue?
It's the love of the work. I love what I do. I think that's what keeps me going.
Okay.
It's loving what I do. I don't see myself doing anything else.
Okay.
I don't because it from different shows that you're in, you get to take on different characters and things like that, and you learn about people. You know, I don't even know how to explain it. I just love it. You know, I don't have to punch a clock, from 8 to 5 every day, because I learn my lines, I get in the show, learn my lines, and then that's it.
Okay. Okay, so you're on the stage.
Yeah.
And you see all of these faces, man. I mean, you see the lights. I mean, you see everything. I mean, how do you feel, man? I mean, when you're on the stage and you're performing, give us an idea of what that's like.
How do I feel? What is it like? It's amazing. It's once those lights turn down,
Yeah.
And that show starts.
Yeah.
Because you're a different person. You go on stage, you're a different person, and you go on there and you start delivering those lines and those scenes with different people that you're on there. Now the hard thing is, but it's fun because it's live theater. When you forget lines, because it happens.
Wow. Okay.
With me, it does. It happens. And if you don't have somebody on there that's stable, that don't know how to bring you back to where you need to be, you in bad shape. But I have had somebody to bring me back each time. I don't always forget, but whenever I do forget my lines, it's like, where am I?
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to, you walk around the stage until you find out where you are, because of blocking, you have to be certain places to deliver certain lines.
Right.
And sometimes you can just walk around, not even saying anything, but you have to have it look like you're saying something.
Right.
And when you find that spot, then the lines will click back in. That's especially if nobody else is on the stage to help you out.
Right.
But it's a wonderful thing. The live theater is amazing.
Wow.
And the musicals, oh my God. That's basically, I do a lot of musicals.
A lot of musicals. Okay, well, listen, man, we're going to take a little break right now. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I am interviewing my special guest, Mr. Mingo Long, actor extraordinaire, man. And I want you guys to stay tuned, and we'll be right